These are the worst movie adaptations ever, in no particular order. What on earth were the people behind the live-action Percy Jackson movies smoking? Like, they took a book so full of humor, life, and heart, and removed all of that, aged it up, and just made it a dark, gritty mess of a movie that's not only a terrible adaptation, but a terrible movie. What makes it worse is it's directed by Chris Columbus, who directed the first two Harry Potter movies. If he injected half the soul he put into those movies into this would have been one of the greatest adaptations of all time, but as it stands, it's only one of the worst adaptations, but in my mind, one of the worst movies ever made. How it got a sequel is beyond me, but somehow, shockingly, the sequel is even worse. Anyways, I'm glad that we have the TV series to do a bit more justice to these books. Another YA series that was done absolutely dirty in movie form was Artemis Fowl. This is a book that sort of combines fantasy, fairies, that sort of thing, with a high crime Ocean's 11 almost vibe, and they turned it into a generic blockbuster fantasy film. It's really not good on so many levels. Like, this is imagine making a movie so bad, you get dumped onto streaming, then removed from that streaming a little while later. Like, you cannot find Artemis Fowl almost anywhere because they straight up removed it from Disney+. I wish Artemis Fowl would get a second chance at a film adaptation because I think this book lends itself really well to that, but after this bomb, I just don't think it's gonna happen. Another absolutely failed adaptation is the live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender movie. Now, where Percy Jackson and Artemis Fowl I can easily see and think that these could make great live-action movies if done right, Avatar: The Last Airbender is not built for that. They somehow managed to take a movie that feels a show that feels so grand, so funny, humoristic, and they just remove all that and make it boring. How do you make Avatar: The Last Airbender boring? Watch this movie. The answer is clear as day. They got M. Night Shyamalan to direct this, who's a great director and other things, but is absolutely not the right person for this. I mean, these guys couldn't even be bothered to figure out the correct pronunciation of these characters' names. I'm looking at you, Ong. So while this movie is an absolute disgrace, the live-action TV show is doing a little bit better, and I'm excited for season 2, but nothing's touching that original animated series. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. Make sure to leave what you think are some of the worst movie adaptations of all time down in the comments below. If this is enough likes and enough suggestions, I might end up doing a part 2. Alright guys, that's all I got for you today. I'm That Movie Dude, signing off.